What a fucking intro that was, huh?
God bless the video production style on
God bless the rings.
God bless the rings.
All right, welcome. Oh, sorry, 8, finish your bit.
I feel so left out, but I guess that's what I get for missing out on Fighters February 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Nasty bastard.
I'm going to talk to my agent. Hold on. Anyways.
I agree. I need a better fucking promotion.
Let's see, can I put on the volume? No, nope. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Oh well.
This game is basically incomplete. Hey, so you wanna do the honors of introducing this game?
Welcome back. Well, first I gotta say welcome back to Fighters February, everybody. I'm your host Eric. I'm this clown, and of course with me is Lord Moen, 8-StarKaijin.
Hi, I'm Mo.
And tonight we're going back into some more MMA shenanigans, but this time for decidedly Japanese based. This is Fighting Network's Wangs.
Fighting Network Rings, based off of the shoot-style wrestling promotion turned MMA promotion of the same name that ran from 1991 through 1996 before being reformed as Rings, and then Rings the Outsider.
And here's the man himself, Akira Maeda, about to yell at some Koreans to get out of his damn country.
I was saying, can you move your character? I was saying, there
okay,
we go.
Cool. All right, let's get this man out of the way.
Well, okay, well, Akira Maeda, the star of the promotion, more or less, and I'm gonna be honest, moral issues aside, one of my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. He was fucking good at what he did. He was just also a complete asshole in basically every regard.
Yeah.
I was playing as Tarieli Bitsadze, or Bitsadze Tari. They never got his name order right.
Who we saw earlier this week in Virtual Pro Wrestling. Along with Volkan, even.
Tariel is a Georgian Kyokushin karateka who...
Hey, Prince, let me in.
I affectionately refer to as Karate Chungus because I'm original.
After this fight.
And this is actually the canon matchup because this is the main picture on the cover of the game, which I'm holding in my hand, is Maeda facing off against Bitsadze.
Did they ever face off in the real rings?
Yeah, it wasn't great, but I loved it anyways.
What happened? Tell us.
I mean, Bitsadze Tarieli was just not honestly that great. People loved him because he was like a 6'8" karateka who did axe kicks, but he just wasn't really that good a wrestler.
Oh my god, do I got Inoki kicks?
I don't remember. Yeah, dude, that's more of a wipeout sweep kick like Shinya Hashimoto.
Oh, by the way, I can't do nothing about the sound. This game's really loud, and literally in my volume mixer, it's at 1. But it's still so fucking loud.
Alright, I'm gonna have to be really real with you. I'm gonna make a really bad pun, but it sounds like that karateka just didn't have the chops to be a wrestler.
That's fair. And I appreciate it. Okay, mash the fucking buttons. That's all I got for you. I'm sorry. I wrote a bunch of disparate little chunks of what was supposed to be an FAQ.
Get up, you racist bastard! Think about the Koreans who are living in your country.
I just state again for the record on stream, Maeda is a Korean. I think it's just a really big fuck you.
Yeah, he was born during the Japanese occupation, but like you said off stream, he did get the official citizenship or whatever.
Yep. So, oh shit. Okay, it's sorry. I'm really am kind of keeping my eye on both. Boy.
Come on, go for the rope break.
Sorry, I really am trying to balance a whole bunch of things here. I didn't put all my notes in one place because I'm a lazy bastard. Okay, so basically what you have in this game is, obviously, you have 2 strike buttons, punch and kick. Each direction does it, yeah, each direction and neutral all have different properties. When you, so your triangle is going to be your sway and your dodge, which is also acts as a convenient quick step with up and down. Other than that, up and down are block. Or double tapping up and down are also block. Then your circle button is going to be special, which is a variety of moves. Like it's counters, it's tag. The main two categories is going to be counters, which are very situationally specific. Most people have counters for kicks, usually to the body. I think left side. It is weird. Then tackles. A lot of characters have tackles. Tariel is unique because what he has is a sabaki.
Sabaki?
Which is,
We're playing at the end of the month.
Yeah, he has a unique deflect move that no one else in the game has, because just to represent his style. And then there's like two characters I think who also have a Russian like clinch lockup.
All right, back to it. So can I do anything after I do that?
Which part?
After after I spear you.
Yeah. So.
Come on.
Okay. Well, if you get thrown, you can actually tech into a break fall, but let's see, by just wildly blindly mashing.
God, those middies are really going for it, huh? 8, are you there? You went quiet.
Okay, so this part's going to be hell to try to explain, but when you lock up...
When you lock up...
When you lock up... crap, sorry. Again, it's been a second.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, okay. Well, after a second, when you lock up that the portraits flash, that is basically a Fire Pro Wrestling timing cue. So whoever gets theirs in first after the flash, yeah, I'm mainly a striker. So whoever gets theirs in first after the flash gets their throw. There's this really, again, this is mainly the reason I gave up on writing the FAQ. There's a system in this game where you can counter or move,
come on, get up.
Every throw and every hold is assigned both a face button and a directional value, and if you get if you counter with one of the two right, like for example, if you hit right X and I hit right circle, I will defend it. But if I manage to actually guess you hit right X, I will instead completely reverse into my own hold. And what's some characters will actually share the same hold on left and right, or even like all 4 directions more or less, which is actually where a lot of this game, where a lot of the technicality of the grappling characters in this game comes from, and also the lack of
get up!
On the strikers. For example, if I followed you onto the ground as Tariel, he has like one option on the ground, so basically it is a fair game to assume that if you manage to hit me right anything, you will probably reverse.
I take it if you get his next down, you'll win.
Or the next escape, yeah. It would help if I pressed a button that was mapped, I'll just say that. So like I said, this game is jank as shit. It feels very incomplete. It's obviously very cheap, but again, I feel like I was trying to describe with the grappling system, they were actually really onto something, even if it's not fully implemented. And there's a few things in the manual from how I roughly translated it that are features that I don't actually think made it into the game. Like you're supposed to be like one of the parts of the manual. I was bored of my old workplace. I mean, I was basically teaching myself to halfway translate instruction manuals. Let's be honest.
Now, Prince, I'm ready. I've been gone for a little bit. I had to eat some spaghetti.
Well,
a noble goal, a noble endeavor.
Well, the thing is, if you want to play, we're gonna have to stop the emulator instead of your controls. So let's have mode with a few matches
No,
and
no,
then
no,
the
no, no.
Switch.
Just let me get into Parsec so I can watch this in real time.
Yeah, I already got you. I'm streaming it on the Discord. Didn't you see?
Oh, you know why I hate that shit.
Cunt.
Why, you dirty little prince?
Alright, there you go. Alright, chose my man.
M. Nagai? No relation to Go Nagai, I bet.
Mitsuya Nagai. I have no idea.
He's one of the other Eastern Bloc country guys.
Gorbachev? Where?
I will be. Kopilov.
Oh, wait, that was Gotcha.
Hey, Kopilov, run this down to the copy room, will ya?
Yeah, how about you copy this dick? Well, copy love. It's that attitude that makes it so you can't do anything but go get stuff copied. Huh.
Oh god, I got X-Pac colors. I gotta protect my asshole on this one.
Oh, you think you can protect your asshole from destruction? It's inevitable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tear it on the Bronco Buster again.
Much like Shakespearean, much like a Shakespearean play, it is
Romeo
your fate.
didn't tear his asshole.
Who said anything about Romeo?
That's someone everyone
Like
knows.
Will you let me finish, you little bastard?
Well, hurry up.
Yeah. Much like a Shakespearean play, it is your fatal flaw to get your asshole torn apart, no matter what you do.
Hey, kids, rip your ass.
Now let me
You like
Let
that,
me
did
get
ya?
back.
I stole that from the best
I'm
friends.
not gonna even go into you completely butchering Shakespeare. So
Oops. Let's try to
Take
attack
a seat,
Rat
Grandpa.
which reminds me, has
So-
Shakespeare ever been in a fighting game?
Probably.
There's a lot of shitty mean fighting games.
Who said it had to be shitty?
Yeah, me. Anyways,
How close is Les Mis to Shakespearean bullshit?
Not close. First off, it's French. Second, it was a novel and not a play.
Uh-oh, whoops, shit.
It turned into a musical, which, get this, when it was originally cast as a musical, everyone said, this fucking sucks. Who would ever turn a novel into a musical?
Oh, wow, all those
anyway,
stupid...
so assuming I managed to stand up out of this, if I'm thinking of the right character with Nagai, press up and punch, because I think he has a slightly unique move.
Now, as much as I enjoy shitting on games as much as the next guy, I have to say this has a certain style to it that I can kind of appreciate.
Yeah. So, anyways, that shove is cool because Nagai has a bunch of has some pretty fat kicks and some really high risk kicks too.
Mm-hmm.
So if he uses that shove, he can actually set me up for like just.
Ooh,
that.
wow, I really did an X-Pac kick. He used to do
there's an
acrobatic
interesting
shit like that
question
all the
that
time.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, so there's an interesting point to be made about martial arts and the different styles people have developed in this and any other circuit over the years. I guess what I'm trying to say is it a factor that everyone tries to be the most efficient, or that they try to prove who's the best with their own individual style?
You would have to ask someone who's actually competed.
God.
Honestly.
That's a fair point.
Give up? Give up?
Unfortunately, I don't know who to ask that's competed. Well, I could probably find someone. Hey, friends.
Oh, damn.
Want to interview Don Fry on fucking Eka?
He wouldn't talk to us.
How do you know?
You probably think we're a bunch of millennials.
He
We're not
also
trying.
may not understand what the fucking ECAST or whatever is. I think
Hey.
he does strike me as the kind of person whose grasp on technology ended around 2002.
Yeah.
That's just enough for us.
That's fair. I mean, you got me there.
Now then, let's get back to the task at hand. What? Okay.
Damn.
Then watch
So
out for the
Kopilov
kicks.
Kopilov has a little Russian clinch Capcom grappler style, which he can use to immediately break into a submission hold, but obviously I didn't set it up very well, so I just kind of ate a bunch of kicks to the head.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, does sound alright.
So it seems like if you took the those like evolution of this game or this franchise on YouTube all the time, there doesn't seem to be a very clear line of progression with MMA type video games based off of the you know the sport, and I think that says something.
Yeah, because like I think a lot of it is since it was again a very wildly divergent, rapidly evolving sport or style in general. Sorry, I forgot who you're playing as already, so I can't pull that part of the
I
name.
think I played as Tom Peters.
Willie Peters.
Don't
Big
ruin
Willie.
my Tom goes to the mayor jokes.
But yes, I think since it's such a rapidly evolving and rapidly shifting, constantly changing landscape of what Japanese fight sports were in the 90s and early 2000s, it just so many different companies threw their hat in the ring with so many different ways of trying to tackle something that was actually pretty complex. Because you couldn't use like the 1980s, like stomp and thud, grunt and groan type pro wrestling movesets for something that was really hinged on technical grappling, for instance.
Yeah, something that required the technical depth of true fighting.
Lost focus. Okay, there we go.
So.
Oh God!
So like I said, with the way this is, like I don't have. I mean, I have a full moveset, but it's a fucking spreadsheet I don't want to look at right now.
Is it
Again,
just
the way this
directions?
works- Yeah, it's directions and either square or X button, and circle changes position, which is again was something I feel like was supposed to actually be a gameplay mechanic, which part of the body you're attacking, but I don't think it matters. Point stands, again, if you manage to hit the right direction and the right, if you hit right direction, right face button, you will, you'll counter into your own hold. If you hit either, you will defend.
God, this is some funk music. Well, that was nothing.
That might have just been a stand-up because,
So what do you know about these two guys? Anything?
Damn, I was about
Nikolai Zuev was I don't know, but he was a high-ranking sambo player in Russia. He became kind of like Volkan's rival after Volkan ended the Maeda feud. And
Feuding?
so Zuev kind of became like the hot shot who was challenging Volkan's sambo supremacy throne. He has since gone on to become a KGB agent. So
Whoa! That was not where I was expecting that to go.
Wow.
yeah.
Do you think Vladimir's like, hey, loved your stuff in rings. You want to work for me?
I mean, there's a part of me that would not be surprised. I don't know how big
very,
that part is.
just very casually, like, hey, Zuev, it's me, Vladimir. Listen, I saw your rings tapes. Great stuff.
Oh my God! Imagine he's just super into the whole thing. Just like on the side, I have an entire collection of Pride UFC videotapes.
But the thing is, he doesn't know that rings is bullshit. That's a shoot.
Oh my God! How would he not know? How much of a shoot was Rings, if we're being quite honest here?
It's really obfuscated. That's it. So
Like, some were real, some were clearly fixed.
yeah, and not even like some guys seem to be specifically for. Some guys seem to specifically
Just exists that enhancement
specialize
talent.
some guys like there was like this thing where I believe it was some of the undercard matches were shoots to see who would later go on to be like in the work matches. Is one of the things I've heard. Willie Peters had a lot of really good matches that were worked and some pretty bad matches that I believe were shoots. So he was always kind of a mid-carder.
Now,
But
let's
it
talk about
never
Willie.
got-
No, finish your bid, 8.
So it never got fucking absolutely batshit wild where someone did some, let's just say, unsavory bullshit.
Someone killed
Let's
him,
just,
man.
like a good old, oh hey, I'm gonna shoot you in. Not shoot you. I'm gonna straight up jab you in the crotch.
I mean, there were crotch shots. I think there was one angle that where Maeda and
Wow, this
Fry-
game really wants us to choose this guy, huh?
Maybe.
Yes, there was one angle where Maeda and Fry was like, Maeda got cheap shotted by Vry, and then the match ended, and then there was like this fight after the bell. That was like the most like pro wrestling ballyhoo that series rings really got.
Damn.
Holy shit, that guy.
Let's check something.
Tamura looks like the guy from Rokudanashi Blues.
Kind of does.
Is a fucking badass. Like, he was the golden boy of UWFI, which I believe had recently shuttered by the time this game came out, which was like the rival promotion to Rings. It was founded by Nobuhiko Takada, who was Maeda's former tag partner and training partner.
I see. Is there any way to skip this?
I'm pressing shit. Not well. Then again, this is Mo's character. Let's see if I can skip mine.
My start button may also be unbound.
Yeah, no, can't skip.
Uh-oh, is this
Yeah, so Tamura was...
Everyone in the same has some nice
Tamura was possibly the best shoot-style wrestler of all time. Hey, give me one second.
time?
Like, it is really up for debate. It's usually like the trifecta, or a lot of people consider the trifecta to be some combination of him, Takada, Maeda, Han, and I've seen a few bones thrown towards Albright, who was not a Rings guy, so sadly he's in none of his games.
Okay, so I missed the D part in his name. What does the D stand for?
Dick.
And it says so right on his dick, right there.
Yeah,
Really?
and
I didn't see it.
There are some early cards where they romanize his name as Dick Fly.
Nice.
That's fucking hilarious.
I actually
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, one of the programs I have has
What?
it has a picture of Maeda. Has pictures of Maeda advertised. So yeah,
Because I thought the D stood for Don, and I was gonna lose my shit if there was a guy named Don Fry in Rings.
I did make a really just dumbass character joke, and it's something I was working on like years and years ago that kind of played on the same pun, but.
How is it that Don Fry and Dick Fry never met in a ring?
What? Goes an escape.
Fry pretty much only ever worked for Rings and a few times in New Japan Pro Wrestling before Rings.
Mm-hmm.
So he was never anywhere where Fry was, and Fry may have been a bit of a chicken hawk. He may have been a guy who excelled in either beating up rookies or worked matches and tried to avoid shoot matches. So Baz Rutten did train with him, and he says something about how he knocked out some champion in training, and he never named the champion, but I've seen a lot of people suggest it might have been Fry.
Wow.
No.
Come on, get up!
Come on, do it, Tamura! Yeah!
Gotta get some of that shrimp after this.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
I was making a pun.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tamura.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So Tamura's this crazy motherfucker who he's still competing in MMA, but he keeps trying to beat the drum. He also rarely pro wrestles because he is so in love with the idea of shoot style pro wrestling as like the ultimate style that he basically refuses to wrestle anywhere that won't let him just be him.
You know, I can respect that.
I really do too.
So he's in New Japan, I take it?
Oh, fuck no. New Japan hadn't been that style of strong style since like the 90s.
Damn.
No. He's
he just does
I'm
indie
sure
work.
if they could probably get him versus Sakuraba or Suzuki, but Tamura's mostly a freelancer. He trains people, and I think he has some sort of interest in doing training or assisting in like programming for Noah. So Tamura also, he did compete several times in Ganryujima, aka Moat Fights, which sadly I believe are now defunct.
Moat Fights.
This crazy motherfucker took a match versus a professional boxer where he volunteered to use Inoki versus Ali rules.
Wow.
Nice.
What was the outcome of this?
So basically how it went was that the boxer, just like you could see several times when he just did not want to continue the fight, just sitting there like, dude, I'm feeling really guilty about this. Because it turns out those rules heavily did not favor the wrestler.
Yeah.
I'll be Hans the Bulldog Nyman.
Really?
Yep.
That was his whole name.
Does Hans have huge hands?
His mom named him the Bulldog.
Might as well. He's kind of an ugly mug.
Goddamn.
I mean, a
Who
lot of
named my
Russian
boy
guys are just
Han?
kind of rough.
Hans the Bulldog and Nyman.
Look,
I
this
mean,
guy's
head
name's
was
on
kinda
his
shaped
shorts.
like that in real life.
It really fucking does say Nyman. But like
Nyman, get your
Nyman.
ass in here.
Who's that one fucking guy on Seinfeld who bothers
Newman?
George
Oh,
There-
Jerry. Hello, Newman.
Oh God, Newman. I don't know what was up with Newton. He like the
He was
actor
just
looks like another person
cra-
outside of that movie, outside of that show. But for some reason, Newman always looked like some fucking horrific '90s video game horror abomination.
What? He just looked like a big fat guy. What the hell are you
I
on?
know, but there was something about him that always weirded me out as a kid.
Because he's in the same boat as Kramer was. Kind of crazy, kind of conspiracy-ish.
Oh, you mean a complete psycho?
Yeah, like some episodes, he's just crazy. I think my favorite episode, though, was when he and Kramer were trying to play Risk. And they at one point just had to take the board with them on the subway because they didn't want the other one to come into their apartment and cheat at the game.
Fucking kidding me.
I'm not, man. Seinfeld's some good shit. I should probably watch more of it before it gets taken off of Hulu.
You know,
So I'm gonna
I'd be
say-
willing to believe you if it weren't for the fact that when you take sitcom shows, laugh tracks out, it gets really awkward really fast.
Yeah, like Full House, that edit.
Any fucking show with a laugh track.
So that
I'm
kick I
over-
just did, which is kind of a almost a Brazilian kick, but not quite, where it's just leads with the knee and kind of unfolds up top to the high. They was nicknamed. I don't remember the actual technical term for it, but it was nicknamed the Nyman kick, and in fact, a lot of games call it that. To this day, I think it's even still called that. No, I
Cool.
think they finally changed it in Fire Pro Wrestling World, but every Fire Pro Wrestling game called it that, even after Nyman stopped showing up.
Damn.
Nice.
That's dedication.
So did any of these guys appear in Fire Pro as a proxy or whatever? Did they have Fire Pro
Most of the
proxies?
roster in this game did, I believe. Like a lot of the Rings Japan guys did, but I don't remember which all.
Oh, that looks pretty fucking wild. It's like your Roman canceled his asshole.
Yeah, like I said, this game actually has some stuff going on and a lot of jank, and
I can really feel it now.
yeah, like you're starting to see like there's actually something to this game. It's just kind of also shitty.
Time to create a community around it. No, I can't even. Did the developers of this make other things?
Next
It's
Soft did
Nexat.
some stuff, but
Their name is familiar to me, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
they
Just
did.
like
They've
open-
just done a lot of random stuff. Like they handled the Japanese TurboGrafx version of what was that fucking game on the Atari Lynx with the slime World or something?
Slime? A boy in a slime?
No, it's like you're on an alien planet. It's covered in slime and shit.
Oh man, I forgot.
Anyways, I only know it because they did a bunch of TurboGrafx stuff.
Did they now?
I think they're still around. Oh fuck, we walked right into that one.
Yes, you did.
Kosaka.
And that's when he knew that he fucked up.
All right, so Kosaka in lockup, he does have a automatic submission hold. You have if you hold. I don't remember if the buttons are actually. I don't remember if the directions are in reference to the player character or if they're universal. But either way, I have it written down as back plus X or left plus X.
See, when you said lock up, I misinterpreted that as when he's in jail, he's stronger and capable of more crazy shit.
I mean, the Rings Netherlands guys were kind of notorious for being involved in crimes, so.
Really? Let's talk about that then. What the fuck happened? What'd they do?
Okay. So I don't know. As Peters, as far as I'm aware, kept his nose clean. Vrij got involved in a lot of shit, including extortion. There was a period where he got arrested for a fight in a club in the like a few years ago, and he volunteered to stay in prison because he thought it'd be safer for him there. Which sadly probably had something to do with the fact that Hans Nyman, I don't know if he had like a really, as far as I know, he did not have at least an extensive criminal record, maybe a little minor thuggery here and there. He was, Yeah, he was shot. He was shot dead in the parking lot of his gym, and it was never solved. So
No.
a lot of people think it was
Revenge
maybe
hit?
related to a Vry.
Ties to the mafia, mayhaps.
Probably, and again, like some of the people's speculation was again, it might have because he and Vry were like super tight, so it may have been some shit that Vry was tied up in.
Well, that's a little intense.
Yeah,
A little too intense. If not,
Well,
it sounds like something out of a fucking like Guy Ritchie movie.
yeah. Well, like someone, I need to find it again. I saw a really good like thread with some of the few sources about the history of Dutch combat sports, and you know, it's basically involves like criminals as far as like it involves criminals all the way back because you know a lot of guys who were trying to have a reason not to be in the country going over to Thailand and getting into boxing.
Wow.
So Tito Gochev, I mean, he's from Bulgaria, but as far as I know, all he went on to do was enter amateur sumo contests and then become a televised poker player.
Did he get into anything?
I don't have access to the Bulgarian television programs about poker, but the sumo thing went nowhere.
Like Akebono who tried to do nothing else.
Oh no, we're not. We are talking like I found a photo and it was like a thumbnail from like 2002 of Gochev. He got fat and he entered a American amateur sumo tournament.
Wow.
Where everyone was out of shape and wore t-shirts.
Wow. Did he even wear like the right belt?
Probably. Because I've seen one of those tournaments from like more recently than that. And, yeah, I think they have like the right belt, but it's not as well tied on.
Ah shit! I had a notification, but I missed it. Whoever followed the channel, thank you. Appreciate you. Love you.
Hell yeah!
All right, so you were saying.
I'm gonna get to Gochev and Yamamoto.
All right.
So Yamamoto. Okay, press down plus kick with him real fast while I'm backed away from you. Yeah, he has like a feint piston kick. It does hit, but like more importantly, it's got weird ass timing, so he can actually like space out with
Ooh.
Oh, I just realized it's kind of in like Kinnikuman manga colors.
Oh yeah.
Almost. Let's see him do a Kinnikuman Buster. Hold
That's
up,
not
is
gonna
that what
happen.
the fuck? Hang on a minute here. Wait. Who's supposed to be Gochev?
Me.
No, I meant like in the ring.
Blue.
Really? That because he looks
Like
kind
Kenny
of Asian.
Omega.
That's not where I was going. In that picture he does, but in here he looks really Asian. Wait, I can kind of pick out the details.
Well, yeah,
Is he
man,
supposed to have
it's
black
probably
hair?
lighting in the photo that's making his hair look blonde.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Oh god!
Because
Oh god!
he does not look anything like his portrait at all, save for some savory details.
Ooh,
Not
part of
savory.
it's just like
Scant details.
part of it's also it's really hard to capture a glorious mullet when you have all the tech Play-Doh building.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
would
brings
think
up
you
an
would
interesting
just-
question, actually. What's the game that stylistically, aesthetically, or even technically looks the best that we've played so far on Fighters February? In your opinion, you guys. Me personally, I'm gonna cheat and say Battle K Road.
That's
I
tough.
mean, it's really hard to top Battle K Road because it didn't have to deal with technological limitations as 3D
Yeah,
games.
fights look good no matter what era you're in.
I didn't. I was
Nice.
feeling really shitty the night we played Giant Graham 2000, but I'm gonna say Giant Graham 2000.
Hmm.
I just was really like feeling terrible that night, so I didn't do shit in it.
Yeah, no offense, but I'm gonna upload all these streams to YouTube, and some of them will have side notes and like the little intro and graphic I'm making, and I'm just saying, yeah, you can skip this one. No offense.
Yeah, like again, I was tired. I was.
Like I'm gonna straight up just say I'm uploading these just for archival sake. I'm not saying all of these are winners.
Yeah.
Oh, a good number of them are winners, though.
No, there are a lot of winners this month. I will say, this is the third year we've done this, and I'd say this is probably the best so far.
And it's all thanks to me, and Lord Mo, and Robot, and Horseplay, and you, and who else do we have in here? And Zach, and does Frosty ever show up here? I can't remember.
He was actually in chat earlier, but I was away from the computer, but I saw him join.
Yeah, he's overcoming. You heard about him. He's overcoming some health complications.
Yeah, I heard.
Thank goodness he's doing all right. Shout out
Love
to
you,
my boy.
guy. Be
Hell
good.
Yeah. He's a good boy. Now, and what else? Who else do we have to thank? And the people watching this, and it's all thanks to who else?
Sakuraba.
Pixel Beat.
Oh yeah. Shout outs to Ken Shamrock.
Shout outs to the beautiful, wonderful boys who make these fucking games.
Shout out to
And
Don
us.
Fry and his America trunks,
Shout outs to
which we might be
Kobayashi
seeing
and
later, hopefully.
Wait, it's Kobayashi, right?
Takayama Kobayashi.
Takayama.
Yeah, Takayama and your.
Yo, by the way, I'm
beautiful
disappointed.
sister.
One of the reasons we need to revisit Giant Graham 2000, none of us fucking chose Takayama, I don't think.
Oh,
What?
God.
This is a fucking outrage! I left the stream in your capable hands and you didn't pick my.
Look, we
one of my
still have
favorite
2 more
fucking
weeks
fighters
with
of
a
all
bunch
time.
of open slots. We can revisit some of these games.
I will tickle your fanny, boy.
Not before you buy me dinner.
Oh, what the fuck? I
Whoa!
don't know what's
What was
happened there.
that?
What was
It felt
that?
kinda hype, but I don't think it was on purpose.
Wild
What was
hitboxes.
fucking-
Again, like I said, this game has something going on.
There's something here I can. It's like Battle K Road, but even Battle K Road feels a bit more fleshed out.
Battle K Road was a bit more.
You know what? Actually, no. You know what I want if there was ever a Battle K Road 2? The gameplay of Battle K Road, but it has this escape and knockdown system.
Well, then it'd have to be. Oh well, actually, maybe they could do it. Would it be the same staff? Are they still around working
No.
at Psycho?
Oh shit.
Psyche wasn't a thing anymore.
What? What do you mean? Then who's working on Naraku Tenshi?
That was confirmed to be done by a different team, and even then we haven't heard shit.
Wait, then who are the guys re-releasing the Psycho games on Switch?
I think that's Hamster.
Wait, then who are the guys making Dragon Blaze?
I don't know what that is.
That's the Psycho shmup.
I don't know. I don't know if they're still alive or not. Have we gone through the entire cast yet? I feel like we have.
I think.
All right.
I feel like
It's always great to see guys in good shape.
All right, Shush. Thank you, Gun Tanks in Space, for watching. Or following the channel. Whatever. Fuck.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, I really gotta put down the volume on the alerts. Hold on.
Now, what were you saying there,
Yeah, sorry. Continue, please.
I honestly don't fucking know what I was saying.
Gun Tanks in Space says, I see we're...
man's train of thought.
Sorry, but Gun Tanks in Space says, I see we're at the Church of Lord Volcan tonight. Damn right, son.
Right on.
All right.
The fun thing is there are 4 unlockable characters in this game. I forgot to.
We'll run it
we're not
back.
missing- We're not missing too much because one of them is Chris Dolman, who was, again, like he was supposed to be
Hold
the
on.
final boss of Rings.
Let me see something real quick. Can I use the cheats? No.
Well, thing is also Chris Dolman, despite having a unique moveset, he's kind of broken because they just like took all of his stats and dumped like 50 onto all of them. The remaining 3 are like self-inserts from developers of the game.
Nice. All right, I guess we'll do one more match between me and you, and we'll have 8 do some.
Right on.
What? No, we can just.
Oh, you just want to move on to Pride then?
Oh, come on.
Yes.
There's more to this game.
Is there really, though? I think we've
Yeah.
already gone through the entire cast.
Yeah, we haven't seen what all the cast can do, but hey, I feel
Fair
I
enough.
feel like,
I mean, we'll go up until the hour mark. We're at 42 minutes.
all right, so you are Kosaka.
Fucking. How many times am I gonna gush about the shoot fucking pads? I like that shit so much.
Yeah, dude, Moon Boots MMA look is really strong.
Just saying it, the next ring rabbit OC of mine, she's gonna have the shoot pads. Look forward to that.
Shoot pads. Yep, they're iconic.
It's such a good look. I'm sad that they're not more defined on the cyborgs in Battle K Road.
So, fun fact about Sakata, he's part of a very infamous part of Ring's history.
Uh-oh. What happened? What'd he do?
He underperformed and Maeda wasn't happy about it, and then he talked to the cameras, talking about like his performance and stuff, and Maeda thought like, basically, you shat up the ring and then you have the audacity to come out in front of the cameras and act like a big shot, so it was this very uncomfortable clip where Maeda just beats the shit out of him with a chair.
And now, like, a wrestling format, just, like, really just hitting him with it?
Yeah, like, kicks him off the chair and then picks up the chair and starts, like, laying into
Ooh.
him.
Is that all?
Oh my god!
Abisegiri, man, gives me life, takes it away too.
Look, man. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Prince. What do we say when we see a move that brutal? Career?
Balls exposed.
What?
Asshole torn.
Career?
Sakata's wheel kick is, Kopo wheel kick is like grotesquely powerful.
But can he do a baked potato?
Career?
Not
ended.
yet. Not yet. I'm not giving up, Fire Pro man. I can even
This is
saying,
where
give
anything
up, give up. Oh man, the iLord 2 asks, asshole
Career
torn.
ended.
Clearly you have not seen X-Pac going at it. Oh, and did I tell you guys I exposed an entire clown Discord to that promo DX did where they did the Nation of Domination?
No.
I was using it as an example to get my point across, and you're just going down these kicks, boy.
Yeah, sorry. So, I was gonna say, one thing I was trying to say about this game that is kind of ambitious, maybe not entirely great, but usually pretty cool, is that this is a game that really does have a lot of like very side-dependent stuff. Like, for example, if you accidentally dodge right into a move where the opponent travels left, like I just did, you go down instantly.
Gun Tanks in Space said, I remember X-Pac funnily tweeting about his cauliflower anus. Oh god.
Yeah, Xbox seems to have a pretty good sense of humor about all the horrible shit that has kind of happened to him.
That's the heart of a tree.
Yep.
Yeah, well, too bad for him, because I'm gonna drag his asshole through the mud by making a character who's just X-Pac, and his running gag is he gets his asshole torn every episode, every fight.
That's some Osu Karate bullshit. And I don't mean like after it turned into a fighting manga.
That is some,
Well, the
that's
thing
some
is, the story that he's going to be a part of is ironically going to be like Osu Karate Boot in the latter half, where they just say, fuck it, Street Fighter.
Man, that sounds, yeah, that really does sound like some shit from, you turned him into Johnny Sasaki.
Who?
The character in Metal Gear who always shits his pants.
Oh yeah, you told me about him last night.
The joke is that he just shits his pants. And then he
Yes, I
marries
know.
Meryl. I didn't tell you that he marries Meryl.
Good for him, but he's got to fix his ass.
No, he doesn't.
Oh
His
man,
ass
look
is
at my
fine.
fucking Pop-Tart shorts.
Yeah, I love those shorts. That's the look I'm used to seeing him wear, like, in the early
Oh my god, I
90s.
also have chest hair on my
Come on,
textures.
Prince. You gotta think about it. What's worse, shitting yourself constantly or having your asshole torn open constantly?
I mean, one's going to lead to the other if you think about it.
I don't know about that. Okay to flush the bowels every night.
But I'm so glad Laura Mo knew what I was talking about when I said the Pop-Tarts pants.
Oh yeah.
Because I always remember
I've
seeing
always
this as
thought
a
the same
specific
thing.
flavor. I never remember what it was though.
It was like wild berry or something.
I just remember seeing that exact color palette. This
Yeah,
purple
it
and
was
this
like my
darkish
favorite as a
blue.
kid, and I don't even know if it was because of the flavor. I think I just like the way it looked.
Look, as kids, we only bought stuff because it had a fun design or it was branded to us. Like, I remember buying Cheez-Its that had rocket power and blazoned all over it.
Oh, I forgot about those.
And and then I realized, oh shit, wait, I hate Cheez-Its. Fuck, market capitalism got me.
What? Oh, I had the opposite reaction where I was like, fucking rocket power ruins everything, even
I
cheese.
love rocket power though.
Rocket power fucking sucks.
You know what sucked? Rugrats all grown up. Fight me.
Rugrats always sucked. Fight me.
Giant Jumbo Jellyfish asks, what the fuck, Eric? How do you not like Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
I'm a
bitch.
complex man. What do you want me to say?
He's really not actually. That was Cap.
The iLord says all grown up was good.
No, it wasn't.
It had some fun episodes, I'll say,
Oh
but
yeah, you know
as
what else had
generally,
some fun episodes.
yeah, the ones where he goes to Hebrew school,
Rugrats.
all
That was
turned
Rugrats
up.
good.
So, explained this earlier for anyone joined, but
Oh wait, hold on. I was reading his name wrong. It's Ye Lord. I kept writing it as the I Lord. Whoops, my bad. And what you were saying?
So I was saying this earlier, the special button is kind of unique in this game because that is how you do counters or tackles, and some characters have different stuff. For example, Tariel here, Karate Chungus, he doesn't actually have a tackle, I don't believe. He has a counter, but more importantly, he has a unique move. He has a
Come on,
sabaki,
get up!
karate deflect, so he can actually he's the only character in the game who can just deflect enemies away whenever they strike. So, which is good because most of his moves take forever and a half, even if they do reach a third across the ring.
So you mentioned him being Karate Chungus. That reminded me of something that Prince wanted to beat me up for saying the other day.
勝たせてもらう
Chuck
ぜ
Liddell, or Chuck Little.
And thank
Or
you, Ye
Chuck
Lord,
Liddell.
for following me. Just gotta say that real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, 3
Calling
follows
Chuck-
in one night. What a record.
Little shit. Yeah, Chuck Liddell. Calling Chuck Liddell Big Chuckus. What do you think?
No.
I'm not sure about that one, but I like the moxie behind it.
Chuckus.
He didn't want to admit that my joke was funny when I called him Chuck Little.
Yeah, I almost believed you, you fucking asshole.
I almost got you by the balls.
What? How do you say his name properly?
Liddell.
Oh, I thought it was Liddell.
Wait, did you choose your guy already?
Yeah.
God.
You picked
Have I gone through
Maeda.
everyone yet? I can't tell.
We have picked everyone, but
Alright, I guess this will be the
So
last
is
one then.
Maeda full Korean?
He
I
was
do believe that his parents are both Korean. I haven't read about him in a while.
he was born during the Japanese occupation of Korea. That much I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I know. I can do math. I know what that makes him.
I was going to see what Naruse has. Yeah,
So-
he has one of Naruse's moves I have listed as I don't actually know what this does. You unlock Dolmen by beating the game in. I have that. I just had that answer up. You play as. You beat the game in exhibition mode, which weirdly enough is the arcade mode. Again, this game has some very weird English text. There we go. That's a word I can pronounce.
Man, how long did Japan occupy Korea for?
A long time. The history of Japan Korea is not great. Japan did a lot of fucking terrible things.
I also- Akira Maeda, Cromartie High School alumnus. I mean, not wrong.
Really?
Oh shit!
That one
Oh right,
character-
Maeda, I
yeah.
forgot. Shit.
Don't forget that means that just down the hall, Freddie Mercury hung out in fucking Komari High.
You know they
Oh, that's right,
evidently
it's in the
brought
spreadsheet. Sorry.
you know they actually brought back Cromartie High School as a new manga?
Good.
But it's about the teachers, and I'm like, I don't care about them. I want to see what my boys are up to.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the teacher seems like to be. I mean, what type of person you have to be to work at that school seems like it might be a pretty. Kick you in
Fucking
the ass.
hilarious. What kind of mental fortitude do you need to deal with motherfuckers shoving giant pencils in their goddamn mouths?
You know, Tanks in Space does mention they named their Cromartie. In hindsight, did do a lot of pro wrestling references, huh?
Yeah, like I'm thinking in particular when they have like the 4 demon lords of high school or whatever, never get shit done, but it's 5 of them and 4 of them have kiss face paint, but the last one is the Great Muda.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
What,
so
they didn't want to use the
Maeda
Kiss
and
Demon?
Freddie Mercury. What?
It was either WCW or WWE that had a
Yeah,
kiss,
WCW had the kiss demon, Dale Torborg, I believe.
and he only lasted 1 match because they realized, oh fuck, we're bleeding money, and this is not helping.
I think he lasted more. matches
Bleeding
than that,
money
but
like
he's high
X-Pac
end.
bled out of his asshole after he failed the Bronco Buster that one
Oh,
time.
you're doing this. You're really going for this. You're pushing this for SummerSlam.
Yeah, push X-Pac tearing his asshole for SummerSlam.
Is this because he did blackface? I understand if it's because he did blackface.
Kind of, but it's also just funny to me how you break your anus like that. I'm reminded of that one bit I like from fucking Cool Good Burger where the old man's like, I think I broke my anus. Just the way he says
That's in
it.
Good Burger?
Yes. They had some famous old guy actor on the cast playing the old man in the Good Burger restaurant, and he's just kind of there.
Bronco Buster.
Oh, well,
I mean, the name alone sounds like it'd probably kill you, the Bronco Buster.
The thing is, it's supposed to be super safe. Like, essentially what you're doing is you're lining up your guy against the fucking ring post. Then you run at him, and then, like, you just kind of jostle around their like it's something I really need a photo of.
Yeah,
GIF
yeah.
to
But
explain.
if I really want to kill him, do I post him up against the ring rabbit and then do the move?
Shit.
No one in Ring Rap's gonna tear their asshole. Come on. I'll save that for my shonen stories.
Damn it, I was making a joke about nouns.
Dang it, I don't even know if the audience wants to hear about my OC bullshit. But at the same time, I will not apologize because it's my stream and this is what. Not on
And with
stream.
no context.
Alright, let's see.
Fine at this point.
Good matches. Let's see. Where are we at?
So I still think that this is a, especially because Rings is a draw, brother. I really do want to explore this with like an actual resisting opponent some more other time. While I'm also not like ranting about how Dutch kickboxers get killed.
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be a sad day when Bosford kicks it, huh? Oh wait, you want to go for one more match? I thought we were gonna end it there.
Yeah, sure. I'll
All right, fine, one
yeah,
more.
I'm down. I was just yep. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm always down for more of this. I've
Where is
never
he?
played
There
this
he
live
is.
against anyone. I don't know because my save now has the programmers unlocked. I do think you just beat both single player modes. That's all I have.
Sounds powerful and sexy.
Again,
I
this
love it.
game, I think this game is one of those games where there's a lot going on, so I can't say it's true Kusoge, but it's also very clearly incomplete and janky as fuck. And everyone kind of looks like that.
It looked like an action figure from the dollar store.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had to remind me of that shit. By the way, I've been meaning to bring this up for some time, but so the polygons on these characters' models they tend to
Clip.
clip into each other. Like
Yeah, I
they're
don't know
about-
how to fix that, and I'm not gonna
It's like
bother.
it's like they're preparing themselves for a Transformers type transformation.
So I'm gonna fuck myself up, but a neutral circle for Volcan is one of the only punch counters in the game, which only applies to right punches, but which is bad because my leading punches are all rights.
So I don't think we asked, but where's Volcan today?
He's kind of this. I mean, he actually has a pretty active social media presence. He seems like this weird Russian grandpa who may or may not know where some bodies are buried.
Oh fuck!
I think all Russians know where some bodies are buried.
Yeah, that's right. Volcan does follow the E Lord on Twitter.
Oh,
Lucky.
wait, Prince.
Yeah.
Check the chat. Someone has a question for Lord Mo.
Yeah. I was saying, with Dolman, I
Oh
believe
wait,
I
I forgot
unlocked
you
him.
can see that too.
Yeah, with Dolman, I believe I just beat the game as Volcan and got him. So I think it's anybody.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Back to the game.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, we can both unpause. Cool. Oh,
Wow, we can really
Uh-oh.
fucking. Wow, there's a lot of mind games in that.
I guess we can't find out who DQ'd.
Yeah, who got their dick squashed?
Okay, that's not at all dick squalified.
one of Volcan's kicks in the manual is described as a Volk kick because if anyone who's seen how Volcan kicked, he loved his high kicks. He kind of, I think I saw him compared to an excited puppy falling down the stairs with the way he kicked.
Shit.
So they didn't know how to describe his kicks in this game, one of his kicks in this game, except as a Volk kick.
Which one is the Volk kick?
Is
Is that it?
I think it's that. I think it's that one. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's like someone trying to do skank dancing, ska dancing, skanking.
Yeah. Well, the Volk kick also, the way he used it in real life was he would use it to set up like a flying leg scissors. So
Oh,
it's one of those things where you're like laughing at it, and then all of a sudden his other foot leaves the ground and your thighs snap. So
Come on, get up.
That's not what I was expecting.
yeah, he did like these goofy ass kicks. He's like, haha, these goofy ass. Oh shit, he just hurt someone real bad with that. Huh?
Oh, jeez.
I will break him. He can't do it in this game?
He does have. I don't think he can combo it like that. He does have a leg scissors as one of his throws.
Nice. 1 minute you're laughing your ass off.
The next minute you're
had an ass
bleeding
to laugh.
from your crotch.
Ah, 420 already passed. God damn it. Gonna say one of you boys is gonna have a hell of a time.
Oh shit.
Watch out for my kicks. If you walk into this, it's your own fault.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna move my arms like this. And if you get in the way,
That's
You're
your own fault.
and then the ring just, and then you just leave the ring and it focuses on the coaches looking away for a second, and you just hear pop, pop as they hit the mat.
God, and the worst part about the Volk kick is it looks like one level, but it hits another because it's not how a human being kicks. So I was like, okay, he's going for probably one of those two kicks. Let me just, wrong one.
Okay, you know what? Let's do one more match because I just want to see something really quick.
I bet it
I
crushes.
want to see
like
a Volk
Tekken.
mirror.
Oh yeah, there's actually like 3 special move properties in this game. One of them is like Crush. There's this weird one where only one character has it. I don't remember what it was.
Volk mirror, let's get it.
Hey. I probably should have pressed start because I just remembered that you can both have the same costume, except for one of you has different colored wristbands. Again, jank.
Please let it be like last time when we did UFC Sudden Impact. And yes, there's 2 difference.
Good. Good.
God, remember that 8 when we made 2 John McCarthy's fight each other? Well, the third one just
How could I
watched.
forget? It was yesterday. It was beautiful, and then the weigh in. No, not the weigh in. They went to see who the winner was, and it's John McCarthy holding himself and himself.
Gotta love playable referee characters.
Especially when they ref their own match, which
Yeah,
means they
like,
have no
I
bias
was-
at all.
Conflict of interest.
See, that was the weirdest thing. It was like, why are you there for your own match?
All right, let's see who can get the kicks out fastest.
I wish they bothered to have a different ref for when you play as John McCarthy.
I was like, shit. I think I lost. Yep, lost focus. That was my fault.
Oh my god, it's tearing through everything. Was that a fucking, like, Darkstalker sound effect I just heard?
It probably was, let's be honest. Man, you really took the long way. You were considering we were right next to the ropes. You really went for like the opposite side of the ring.
Wait, what? Shit! I didn't notice.
Like, wait a minute. First off, Darkstalker, that sound from Darkstalkers probably isn't unique to Darkstalkers. And second, yeah, what the fuck, Prince? You were like, going the,
I'm hard-headed. What do you want me to say?
you really wanted to escape. I mean, props to you, you managed to pull it off, but fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. It looks like he just tapped you on the head and that was enough to put you to sleep.
Yeah, it's like I see why they're doing that kind of sluggish animation, but it's supposed to be like a swinging overhand Russian hook, but with an open hand.
See, that's nice, but it looks like he just hit a button on your head and because you're a fucking robot, you shut down. Like, watch. Do it again. Just give him a good. Oh, there you go. Ah, I hit the off button.
Yeah, the animation lacks a little snap, but anything that Baz Rutten uses to kill people, I'm not going to bitch about.
Has he killed people?
Anyway, he fucking wants. Have you seen his self-defense video?
No.
Jeez, really?
I know I only saw those bits he did for Grand Theft Auto 4. That was really weird. He was also in that Kevin James movie.
Here comes the boom.
Yeah, because apparently Kevin James is a big MMA guy.
He apparently was in one of the Paul Blart movies too. So.
Well, that's just a paycheck.
Yeah, well, apparently they're tight because I mean, do get the impression Baz Rutten laughs at stupid things. Ding-a-da-ding-a-da-ding. Yeah, like one of the lines in the self-defense video is, "You insulted my wife, well, I'm gonna have to kill you."
God, I would love to see him say that with his old locks on his head. No, hold on. Now that I mentioned it, let's bring up that picture of Boss Rutten with hair real quick.
Baz Rutten with hair. Between him, young Minoru Suzuki, young Masakatsu Funaki, and fuck, we'll say even, hey, young Ken Shamrock, Pancrase may have been the sexiest MMA promotion.
Oh wait, shit, no, that was my fucking edit of the Lord of Darkness with fucking Vince McMahon. There he is in the corner, right there.
Probably should have paused, huh?
Ah, well. There he is. God, look at him. Alright, let's bring you back down.
I'm gonna pop something in the chat once it loads.
No, I mean, we can just... This is enough for this game. So yeah, there's jank, but I can feel something's here.
Yeah, I think it's something that's worth revisiting, but hey.
I feel the
I'm
heartbeat.
gonna pop something in the IRL Sports channel, which is an example of how Volcon kicks. And I believe you can actually, if this is the... Yeah, you can see that exact kick in the game that they call the Volca kick.
Oh, God. That was not graceful at all.
Yeah, buddy. Volca kicks.
Hold on, wait. We gotta show this to... I gotta get that GIF going. Wait. Shit.
Yeah, Rob Animal Glue says, they're so bad it's like a puppy trying to go down a flight of stairs. I love it so much. Like 4 years ago, as a comment.
Let's see. Alright. Damn it, hold on, wait.
And like I said again, Volk's kicks or just the fucking goofiest. And I have more clips of them, but again, it's like the Russian hook where it doesn't look like the most graceful thing in the world, except hey, the Russian hook you can still knock someone out with. I don't know about those kicks.
Wait, what? Huh.
The point is, they were grapple setups. Like there's like that really high, big boot to the face. I've seen him use to hook his ankle over someone's shoulder and then like roll into a heel hook.
Huh. For some reason, it didn't download as a GIF. It downloaded as a web P.
Good fucking say.
Try this way. Good. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I got the GIF. Oh boy, wait till y'all see it. Well, y'all have already probably seen it by the way y'all talk about Volk.
Oh yeah.
God. Let's see where it is. There it is. To quote Vince McMahon, take a look at this. God. God, he kind of does have the haircut too. Fuck. Okay.
And I think that's actually Andre Torminad say, not Kopilov, but I was about to say, hey, it's Kopi, but no.
Yeah. All right, I think that's our cue for break. Be back in a few minutes with some Pride FC.
All right, I'll see if my PlayStation controller wants to cooperate.
Yeah, you do that. Break.
THQ. そりはいらねえ。とっときな。
Pride never die.
You goddamn right.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Break's over. Time to get some fucking ass kicking going on inside the ring yet again.
Hell yeah, boy. I'm black, you're not. Shalom Shabbat. Let's get this pot going.
I love that the exhibition match mode has Ken Shamrock and Don Fry as the main men.
It's actually pretty cool, actually. I love that.
See, we have a
yeah,
Gracie. Oh, I think that's a Gracie versus Sakuraba right there on the top. This is a metamorphosis of man. Just random men, sweaty. Man, none of these will beat that one image from the PS1 game on the options menu of the UFC game. Remember?
I forget. Is it just that murder of graphic design?
It's pretty killer. Let's see.
So first
You got
off,
your controller first of all?
yes. Now let us configure my bitch.
Wait, is it not moving for you?
No, it's not.
Alright, hold on.
So thankfully,
Real nice. Real nice.
And it's my stream. Who cares? Up,
You little bastard!
down.
Don't
I'm
burp
literally
in my
eating a
ear.
sandwich right now.
Yeah,
Left,
yeah. That's not the same as
right.
burping in my ear, you little shit.
right. L1,
You see, that's fine.
L2,
Sandwich eating is fine. No one can.
L1. I mean R1. R1. Shit, R1. Let me just get rid of that one. Okay. R2. X.
Ka,
Circle.
Z,
Triangle.
she,
Square.
sa.
Start.
Ku.
Oh wait, that's select shit. Hold on. We'll just delete that. All right, start.
Ku.
Okay, we're ready to play the feud. Gotta put on the volume again. All right, so this is Pride FC, based off the now defunct Pride FC Championships.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Pride doesn't exist anymore.
No, I meant, what is this?
Oh,
I'm hoping there's an emulation error.
yeah, but it's okay. Everyone's here.
Hey, Alex.
Like, look, you got Gracie, you got Don Fry right there.
Where's Takayama?
Kaimetsuka, where is
I
he?
think Takayama might be in one of the.
No, he was in a different MMA game that I tried to get going, but it just wouldn't go.
It was. Yeah, I think he's in one of the K1 games.
Ooh, Ken Shamrock, my man.
Alright, so what do these buttons do?
Oh,
That's
no.
a good question.
Hold on. We got more graphics going on.
What was this? We playing fucking Time Crisis? Oh, wow.
Oh my
it really
god,
is
you got the
Guy
guy colors.
Holy shit. I didn't even know right off the bat.
And I still got those shitty sideburns.
Oh, Ironhead.
Wait, is one of you playing as Fujita?
No, I'm Shamrock. He's Sakuraba.
No, I must have seen Fujita on the screen and said that.
Wait, tell me if the controls feel familiar.
So
That's
this
right,
one-
it's just that UFC game again.
Opus made this?
Anchor.
This one was developed by Anchor.
I think
which
they might have
is-
been related.
I think they played along a lot, like, because I think Anchor were.
Okay, so isn't it
Fighters
kind of
versus
cheating to be wearing shoes in an MMA match?
Maybe.
Pride don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's Pride. Pride never die.
Yeah,
God, look at the ring
think it was
though.
supposed
Got
to
all
be, like,
these
the-
fucking ads, all these fake graphics.
I know that. Yeah, I like that one of them is the advertising MMA, grappling MMA. Well, at least Vale Tudo's a real. Yeah, Pride never give a fuck.
Come on, Ken, get up! I mean, Wayne.
I think he was firmly Ken by this point. I
Little
think.
bastard. Now, what was it saying beforehand? Ah, yeah. So I'm meaning to ask you this, Lord No. When it got found out that Pride's funding was coming from illegitimate sources, you know, illegal bullshit,
Yakuza.
was it that huge, or was it something that everyone had a feeling was the case, but didn't really want to say until someone had definitive proof?
Again, like most of the history I know is kind of like argument. highly retrospective.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I
It's
get
a
the
late.
impression
It's that announcer lady from Muscle Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, Lenny Hart. Yeah, forgot that they actually got her for this game, which makes sense because Pride was a pretty big money product. The impression I got, at least everyone says they knew in hindsight, but the impression I got was that a lot of people weren't too surprised. And yes, Lenny Hart is a goddess.
She totally is, dude. Now it's time for some role reversal. Wrong, it's time for a battle of the fates.
We got
Oh, that-
Light Sakuraba versus Dark Sakuraba.
I would love it if they just gave them the same color so you could tell. Oh my god. Really, it really is Dark Sakuraba versus Light Sakuraba.
Yeah, we are definitely getting getting requests for Ensign Inoue and Fujita, aka Old Ironhead.
Goddamn. Well, we must not disappoint.
So I don't believe I ever told you this, but you know Tito Ortiz?
Yeah, I know Tito.
Do you think he looks like the kid from Tough?
Look at this bullshit. Yeah.
Wait, which kid from Tough?
The main kid.
Remember,
I just-
kid, it's always okay to kick him in while he's down.
I was just reading Tough, and I seem to remember him most. The other Dennis the Menace, but
You cut out. What'd you say?
I mean, I was recently reading the first series of Tough, and I always thought he looked like Dennis the Menace US meets Dennis the Menace UK. But no, I think I can kind of see it. Yeah.
It's kind of
Wait
in
a
the
minute,
face of
I
the
don't
eyebrows.
understand that reference.
There's two Dennis the Menace, one from the US and one from the UK, that were ironically created in the same week way back in the 50s without each other knowing.
Yep.
Is
It
about
was just
the
a
same
crazy coincidence.
It's both of them are about mop top little shitheads.
But
yeah.
the thing is, UK Dennis was more of an anarchist.
Yeah, UK
American
Dennis
Dennis is
like
just he was bratty, but like he wouldn't do anything genuinely bad.
UK Dennis the Menace sounds like the kind of kid who'd like sing Nazi punks.
Now you ever tell Nazi punks to fuck off? Because I noticed that a lot of the UK bratty kids characters tend to wear black and red, which is an anarchist color set.
Well, and also that was like a printing limitation thing.
Oh, yeah, I think someone told me that too.
Well, yeah, he looks like he'd sing shit with the dead Kennedys and have a good time doing it.
Dropkick Murphys, maybe.
Those guys are Irish.
So, they're still anarchy, aren't they?
They're
Someone choose
Dennis
Kazuki Fujita
from-
before we have a riot.
Right, Shuto fighting. Oh, hello.
Alright,
Too bad he
where's-
won't have the gear or anything.
Where's Fujita? I can't find him.
I think he's down the middle somewhere.
Oh my god, this is kind of a mess, but I love it.
Tom Erickson. Okay, I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
wait,
That's
wait,
actually
wait.
not.
Murilo Ninja Rua was what the fuck?
Choose the guy they want to see.
I mean,
Look,
hey,
Go back into the middle, you idiot!
well, hey, look, I know this
There
crowd
he
will be
is.
happy with almost anyone.
Now, I was on the 8 on that one, telling him to select the fucker.
I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. I had to focus on the ninja for a second. Oh my god, he looks like he's so much fucking bigger and like girthier. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Who won this? Who won this fight?
Don't tell us until the end.
I don't actually know if they ever fought. I'm not gonna lie. Fujita is kind of great. His nickname is. Have you seen that episode of The Simpsons where Homer becomes a boxer and wins by tiring people out by letting them punch his head?
Yeah.
That was basically Fujita's entire career.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He must have bad Alzheimer's.
I don't know because
Maybe he's completely fine.
like he was the dude who was winning against people he probably shouldn't have won against because they would like shatter their fists on his head.
All right, so who won this?
I don't think they ever fought.
Just look it
Alright,
up real
who would've-
quick. Let's just get confirmation.
Now, as I was saying
Ooh, right
before,
on the camera.
Yeah, no, these two I don't believe, at least according to Wikipedia official record,
There's
ever
a
met.
cracked article about fucking Fujita. Is it
Yeah, by
garbage?
Sean. Oh no, it's by. I mean, it's not aged particularly well because it's a Sean Baby article, but I fucking love it.
No, what does Sean
Okay,
Baby
what's wrong
say?
with- wait, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, Sean Baby's
I'm
not like an
on-
asshole, is he? I always thought he was a good guy.
No, he's a good guy, but the thing is, his sense of humor has always been a little on the bro side. So,
Yeah, he does look like he would still.
He gets better as the years go on, but like, yeah.
Right, Don Fry, here we go. Please have the American Trunks. Too bad Takeya's not in this.
Wait a minute. Obviously, I pick. Oh shit! Where is he?
Who are you looking for, Ninja?
Go down. Go down.
Oh, Double Fry. all the
Again,
way.
let's save
I
that
told
for.
you, man.
Oh, is this the rematch from Virtual Pro Wrestling?
You bet your ass it is.
Oh shit.
Please, oh
Fry
god,
versus
please,
Fry,
please
a
have the American
historical
flag
fight.
Trunks. There they are. Look.
Except one of us is. Oh man. Oh, he's in the Japan exclusive Pride game. Fuck.
So the fun thing about the fun thing about the shoes is I believe there was supposed to be something.
There it is. There is Trunks.
We got the
There's the
wrestling shoes.
copyright. There's the franchise. Sorry, you can go ahead now.
I think you were supposed to not be doing certain kicks with the if you wore the shoes, but I also think they didn't really count that much.
Oh, well, I mean, it's Pride. They let you soccer kick guys, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Was Pride the source
my
of
God,
that
do you
GIF
remember that fucking photo that
GIF? Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like for those in the chat, I forgot who it was against, but Dirty Bob Schreiber when he got disqualified for axe kicking someone in the corner in the back of the head. Yeah, we did kind of make that the background of our stream one night.
Oh my god.
There it is.
I forgot we did that.
Just put that in the corner. Right there.
Oh, you. Why?
God.
Oh,
And,
I don't
jeez.
He goes,
God, it's so
bam!
terrible, but you can't look away.
That's the kind of thing you look at and you go, career ended, but not for the guy you think. Know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Do we have any other requests from the chat? Let's see.
Do it again! Do it again, Rob!
I mean, these matches go by so fast, you could probably just explode through.
Okay,
I
we got
request
Otsuka.
Alexander Otsuka.
Gracie versus Gracie.
Where is he?
Oh,
Where is he?
or Gracie versus Gracie, the ultimate pajama fight.
Till I already got one guy they wanted. Alexander Otsuka.
Alexander Otsuka, I love. He is mostly a pro wrestler who he was in Battle Arts, which was kind of like a fusion. Yeah, it was kind of like a fusion.
Fusion, huh?
MMA it's kind of a fusion of shoot style / more normal pro wrestling promotion. Honestly, maybe one of my favorites to exist.
Is he still going or is he retired?
Was
I
Pride.
don't know if he's still going, but for such a tough son of a bitch, he posts a lot about his love of Disneyland. Like, it's all he posts about.
Well, I mean, if it's
That's a
Disney,
bit
well, if
odd.
it's Japanese Disneyland, then I totally understand. That place I've heard is amazing.
Yeah.
What's up with Japanese Disneyland?
Tokyo Disney is like they got a lot of cool shit over there that we don't have over here in the States yet.
Like what?
A trackless Winnie the Pooh ride. They have their Tower of Terror isn't tied to Twilight Zone. It's its own thing with its own story. They just got a lot of cool stuff, and of course Tokyo Disney Sea, which is just
Does it also have Kingdom Hearts shit?
surprisingly no.
Damn. That one's surprising.
But I mean, it's okay. Disneyland over here is gonna get better eventually.
Eventually.
I hope they don't fuck over Tomorrowland because it still kind of has that 1994 overhaul on it, and
What
that
about
was such.
Epcot?
Epcot. Who fucking cares about Epcot anymore?
Oh, I like that they had Sonic shit in there at one point.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that video. Actually, I just posted it there just so I had a place to watch it.
Oh yeah, where it's like fucking Sonic 3 in the background, that giant Sonic statue.
Let's see who we got
Gracie
here.
versus Gracie, Gracie versus Gracie. Oh, almost the
and
same
Henzo.
pose too. They look like they're posing for a fucking promotion of a.
Yeah, it looks like they're promoting their dojo battles from back in the day when they were trying to get
Back in the
jiu-jitsu
day,
into
you
the
say.
Brazilian
Why is
jiu-jitsu
he
into
not
the
clothed?
ether. Pride, baby.
Really? Does that say Royce Gracie? Bucks?
Hoist Gracie. It's Brazilian. It's weird.
Portuguese is a language.
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me I have to say hoist for that R?
Hoist and Henzo Hickson. If it's an R, it's an H.
Are you fucking telling me this man's name is Henzo?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
You know what? Just for that, Get over here.
Ooh.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I understand it's your language, but god damn you! God fucking damn it! Don't you ever fucking tell me your name is Henzo. Except for when it fucking is, you bastard! Ah, 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 ah. I've heard some fucked up names in my life, but that one takes the fucking cake. God damn you!
Jeez. Chip damage is non-existent.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Ah.
There you go. My
God,
name is Hoist, and I like my voice.
He really stuck it out there, though. You gotta give him that.
Jesus, I wish Gracie fights were that exciting.
Someone clip that.
God, someone fucking clip that, please. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's a clip.
All right.
That's a clip.
That's it. This fucking.
Fuck it, let's go again.
Oh God.
I forget, which was the Gracie that was in Virtual Pro Wrestling?
Oh, I don't remember.
Probably Hickson.
Don't tell me it was with an R.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh,
have a
you
fucking
fucking. Nope. 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 No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Your fucking name was Hickson with an R.
They like named all of them with an R.
No.
Like how everyone in the Joestar family's
okay,
named
look,
Joe
I
or
was
some
on
kind of
board with the
variant.
Gracies like as a concept for like maybe 3 seconds. Until you told me that all of their fucking family members
There we
are
go. We got a
spelled
clip.
with an H. No, pronounced with an H. Look, I respect the Portuguese language. But that's one grammatical rule I have to say, fuck you.
Okay, second generation. You have Carly, Carlos, Carlson, Helion, Helson, Hasten, Hickson, Rahabin, Hobson, Hosian.
Are you gonna sing this like Yakko sing in the United States?
You don't want to hear that.
Yes, I
You don't want to
do.
hear me try to sing.
Alright, let's see. Who else is here? Let's just scroll through the cast. Alright, everyone,
You know
if you
what?
see
One of us
someone,
should
just
play
say
as
it.
Gracie and one of us should play as Sakuraba.
Also, at least one of you should play as Semi-Shield at some point.
There's my man.
Are there any other Gracies here? Or is that
No,
it?
it's just 2 of them. Wait, hold on. Go
Alright,
back
I'll
to the
play as
right.
fucking
Go to
Henzo.
the right. You fucking didn't listen. You
Hi, my
fucking
name is
cunt.
Hyan. Hyan Gracie. Or Hyan.
I have never heard that one's name pronounced out loud. But I don't know if it's Hyan.
That one's.
Hyan Gehasi.
I think it's only leading R's.
My name is Hobart Zadar. I'm.
So are H's pronounced as R's in Brazilian? I should ask my friend.
My name is
Daka
Hobart
about
Zadar.
this. He's
I'm
Brazilian.
the famous actor who portrayed Maniac Cop and Maniac Cop 1, 2, and.
Ugh. Maniac Cop versus Samurai Cop is the fight I want to see, but hey.
Oh shit! Wait, you mean the same? You mean both characters portrayed by Robert Zadar in those movies?
No,
or
I
you
mean like Samurai Cop. You have our Samurai Cop, and he goes by Robert, but it's
that'd
actually
be,
Maniac Cop.
You know, that would be really fitting considering that the cover of Samurai Cop looks like something that was like in reference to Maniac Cop. You ever seen it?
Maybe one of the re-releases. I mean, I haven't seen the original release in a long time.
Oh
I
man,
actually have, like,
Maniac Cop 1 really is the best one out of the 3.
fuck yeah, UWF style.
Oh yeah.
Half crab.
Sakuraba was a pro wrestler for a while, wasn't he?
I
Yeah, he
appreciate
actually
that Sakuraba was known as a Gracie hunter. Now that I know that all their fucking names are spelled with a, or pronounced with a. Look,
But yeah, Sakuraba came from a UWFI thing school, and I believe actually did represent his. Yeah, he represented his style as pro wrestling.
look. All right, I feel I can. You know what? I understand.
Someone pick Semi Shill. I think he's on the right. Yeah.
All right, let's. Maybe I was a little too harsh on the whole Henzo. I apologize.
Oh
Maybe,
yeah. Sorry.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
What were you gonna say?
Why
Say
you
it.
like that?
Oh God, I'm tall.
It's like
Oh yeah, Sim Schilt was like 7 feet tall. That's
God,
why
I
said-
wish this game came out in 2005 so that way we could have had Hongman Choi in this. And Bob Sapp.
To be fair, I think
yeah,
Sap
Sim.
is in. I think Sap was still K1 at this time. My timeline could be wrong.
So I was gonna ask about this, like, what weird scandal bullshit us, so like, Pride had the whole like illegal money thing going on, you know, coming from fucking criminal organizations. But what other kinds of promotions and circuits had that had problems like that? Was that the biggest example of that sort of thing?
I think it was the biggest one. I really get the. I mean, Yakuza money was in. If depending on who you ask, possibly everything.
God damn.
Yeah, like the Yakuza money. The Yakuza were really into combat sports. So, I mean, I guess we have people
you
who are
know, that
professionally
makes
harming each
sense.
other.
Makes sense, just like how the American boxing.
Yeah, it's like it turns out that professionally hurting other people living doesn't attract the most sanitary crowd.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's almost like shitty people drawn to the misery of others.
Oh God, his hand's morphing into mine. We are conjoined twins. We are one.
You can't be a conjoined twin if you become conjoined later on and come from the same
Let's
parent.
see, guy.
I don't know. I don't know if we actually have legal precedent. You're saying.
All right, let's see.
What? What do you
Find the
mean?
guy named Herring.
Wait, no, hold up, Lord Moore. What did you just say to me?
I don't know if we have legal precedent for two human beings becoming merged on like a molecular.
You know, that's a fair point, and if we ever have to get to that point, man, is there gonna have to be a lot of emails. Someone's getting an email for that one. Oh, I'm the backflipping nigga. Wait, is he Brazilian too? I'm okay with that. I just want to know.
Why does that matter?
Cause you know, cause Blanca.
I don't think he's gonna do a ground shave roll in this match.
Well, I would like it if he tried.
Wait, hold on, wait. What's that? Back off. Wait, do I have a feint? Oh, that's a feint.
You do.
And that's my basic?
And I have fucking nothing. See how well that works out. Wow, my other buttons.
Look at this dance. Look at this movement.
Now that is advanced tech.
How's this for a movement? Oh!
Yeah, I know this,
I call
right?
that a bowel movement because I just shit
Oh!
the bed with it. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, we're going for a tumble. You telling me he can't do Blanca balls, but we're rolling over all over the goddamn ring. Uh-oh! Don't kiss me. Don't touch me. Don't touch that
I'm
lip.
already touching you. We're already touching tips.
You don't have to make. Oh, just for that, you're getting punched in the fucking face. Come here, you
God.
motherfucker. Come here.
No. Fucking submit, asshole.
Don't you ever say we're touching tips. Come here. Motherfucker. Oh, no, you don't.
What is...
Kiss this fist, nigga.
No,
Why you
I'm
always go to
fist.
the legs, bitch. Guess what I have to say about that shit.
I am the table.
Oh, yeah, well, guess what, nigga? I'm the hammer to break in the table. Aha.
No, I'm the Japanese table.
Let's go, Newton, are just rolling around like a burrito. Bang it, bang it, bang.
Nigga.
There it
Ah!
is.
My leg. My bad
God,
leg.
what a highly technical match that was.
That kicked ass.
Tim kind of
Ripping and
did.
rolling like a roly-poly-oly up in this motherfucker.
Wow, what a
Holy
deep
shit.
cut.
That had more twists and turns than a man.
That was Mo. Mo did the Bass reference right there.
Yeah, I did the Baz Rutten reference. It's me, it's Mo.
Oh my god.
Stop. All right, let's see.
I'm
Quiet,
sorry,
you
it's a
like
terrible one.
Fujita and Ken. So where is it?
Fujita and Kenso? What the fuck? Wait,
No.
how did he get in this game? Man, I'd love it if just fucking Guy Tendo was in the back.
I don't think
just
this
like,
Ken
we
guy's
decided
here,
to put a
so.
fictional character. Just like all Japan pro wrestling featuring Virtua.
Yeah,
Takata.
Takada's at the bottom, I think, because if I correctly, Pride was supposed to towards the bottom.
There he is.
Yeah, right.
Is
Yeah,
this
it
the
was-
guy who also pretended to be a Nazi?
What?
What?
Generalissimo or something?
Oh, okay. You really okay when you say
Sorry, I should have just
combat
popped the
sports,
gun
you're
right
gonna have
there.
to get really like specific. Yeah, Takada was never a Nazi. He was in Bison.
Oh.
Right. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, generally
We got
speaking,
his game coming up soon, I think.
Wait, he was never a Nazi. He was what?
He was just
in
in
Bison.
Bison.
He was Generalissimo Takada. He was the
so-
ruler of the evil Takada army.
Okay, so he was Ryuzo Kato from fucking Tokyo Monogatari.
No, he's in
No,
Bison.
Keito Monogatari. My bad.
So where was this? So when was this in his career?
So Takada, after
Behold,
UW, he
my
was like the
signature
big.
technique.
Yeah,
Grabbing fucking nothing.
Shush, let him explain.
So Takada was like the big, one of the big shoot style guys in the '90s. Hit Universal Wrestling Federation International (UWOFI) after it folded, partially due to mismanagement. They tried to get him back as martial arts star, but by that point he was old as shit and hadn't had a real match like in his entire life. So Pride was supposed to be this thing that would put him over back into the spotlight, so he'd get back his stars, his like shine as the star of combat sports. And then he got like choked out by everyone except Mark Coleman, who took a really obvious dive.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also, Cloaca Carnage
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Cloaca Carnage in chat asks, Ken
Alex.
Shamrock had a heart attack fighting Vegeta. Is that coded into the game if you make it to round 2 with them?
I don't know if it is, but that is legitimate. Like, Ken Shamrock lost his fight against Ironhead Vegeta because he pounded Vegeta so hard that in round 2, he started having heart palpitations and the doctor made him quit.
See, what I thought you said was Vegeta. I thought you said Ken Shamrock fought Vegeta and he had a heart attack.
All right, let's see that happen then.
When are we gonna get Dragon Ball characters in MMA? Well,
I
wait, never
mean,
mind.
yeah, there are a few. Okay, someone to check and help me. There's at least one person who got Dragon Ball Z tattoos and came to the ring with a scouter. And
Nice. All right.
Now the important question is, did he win?
Go
All
with
now I gotta
Vegeta.
play Stupid.
I want to say he did. I barely pay attention to UFC. It's like not really a. I want to pretend like that's a whole like MMA snob thing, but it's mostly that I don't ever feel like pirating it.
It's also not really interesting to look at.
I'm not going to lie. That's it
Yeah.
too.
It looks kind of.
If you want a good promotion right now, I'd suggest watching Bellator because a while ago they did have an event
you
in
are preaching to
Japan.
the choir with this chat, man.
Yeah, they had
Is
a
Bellator really the shit?
yes, they had a card in Japan like last month. Some guy came on Naruto gear. There was a final rematch between Rampage Jackson and some Russian guy who was big. I forgot his name.
Yeah,
No,
see,
Bellator is not the shit. Why is Bellator not the shit? Let's start this war.
oof. I mean, I don't know much about how Bellator is going anymore.
Yeah,
I've
same.
really like Risen, but I haven't watched them in forever. And apparently, they stopped letting let people outside Japan watch their cards. But all I'm gonna say in this dogfight is that Ganryu Jima needs to come back. Come on, baby, moat fights.
What's a moat fight?
Oh, you dirty bastard!
Oh wait, we were supposed to go to round 2 to see if I have a heart attack.
Wow, he fucking looks like he did.
Well, it looks like you did.
Look at him. He's grabbing his chest and shit.
I got tired of his fucking sideburns at this time. Like, I don't like it when they're that thin. Like it just immediately goes to that thinness. They gotta be like
looks like
fucking
like he-
Lupin hair sideburns, where there's a gradual
Them big chunky
decline.
burns.
Ken
to the-
Shamrock looks like he's in a fucking game whose art direction was done by Daiko Keno.
I don't know who
Which
that
isn't a
is.
bad thing, but like, why do you look like you're gonna hang out in fucking Street Fighter EX3? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. the
Don't
reason
go
they
too
have the
crazy.
same
We
weird-
gotta make it to the second round.
Want to learn how to do a fucking infinite?
Yo, Elor, the reason those arms have, like, the thing is Raw 2 is it's the same company, and especially the same animation company. They were a very good animation company, but they did struggle with some of the weird modeling stuff. Like, this was, again, I've explained...
Stop. Gotta let up. Let up on the gas.
Like,
Oh,
this
okay.
was done by
I'm about to-
Anchor...
We gotta see the heart attack.
Look, man, if this isn't gonna give him a heart attack, I don't know what will.
So this game was done by Anchor Incorporated, who are like basically a freelance game company from the 90s to the mid-2000s who specialized in doing combat sports and martial arts and pro wrestling games. Like, if there was a decent to good game that fit that description, and there was a pretty good chance that Anchor was involved. God, I miss the '90s video gaming industry when there could be a company that didn't make game punching animations.
Didn't Asuka work for them at one point or something? I remember she evidently did motion capture for a Virtua Fighter.
I believe Virtua Fighters was handled by Sega
Lockheed.
AM2 in-house.
And Lockheed Martin helped with the modeling.
Yes, Lockheed Martin did actually help with the original.
God, we'll never have crazy shit like that again in video games.
Where we have a
No.
missile company
That's
work on
okay,
a
I think
video
that's fine.
game.
Maybe.
God.
But also, sorry for interrupting you while you were explaining that, Mark.
Nah, man, it's all good. The hype.
Oh, same for me. With Prince.
The hype takes all.
God,
I
just
mean,
getting
I'm
the second round already. Okay, here we go. Let's see if that thing happens.
This is based off of health. What the fuck?
Okay. How did the heart attack? When did the heart attack happen? What was he doing?
It's been a really long time since I've watched that match, but I think he was just like wailing on him for a bit, and then he just like went to his corner.
Want to learn how to do a fuck? Oh no, not with my legs, Nick. Oh shit, my leg! Oh my god!
Fuck
Get
yeah.
out.
No heart attack today.
Look at that heart attack. There's the fucking heart attack. Should we be making one of his heart attack? Is he
And he's fine. He's going.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
think
look
he.
at him!
He's wrestling again.
I don't think he had a proper heart attack, but it was like he was just going so hard and was maybe he got steroids a lot, so he just like was going so fucking hard trying to crack the walnut that is Fujita's skull that it genuinely sent him into like a hypertensive emergency.
God damn. Also, wait, Shamrock or Fujita?
Shamrock, he was trying to knock out Fujita.
Yeah, I thought you were
And
talking about Fujita because it looked like Fujita was trying to have a heart attack the entire goddamn time.
Yeah, and both these guys are still active pro wrestlers.
All right, so that's all. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna play as Gary Goodridge from
Tires.
where?
Goodridge Tires.
Is that an actual country?
I
believe
made
you
a
were saying
joke.
that.
Ding dong.
See, I wasn't sure because there's weird names for countries. Let's not lie.
I mean, and also it's not okay. Gary Goodridge was. I mean, if you notice, his style was arm wrestling.
What?
Oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, Shamrock actually did yell "PD my heart."
Beating my heart.
I forgot about that.
Wait, does Ken Rock have it? No, Ken Rock. Oh my god.
Shamrock, my favorite Dragon Ball character.
Oh my god, does Shamrock have Shenron? I was gonna say Shenron.
Ken Shenron.
Ken Shenron. Ken Chevron. There
Now
you
the
go.
question is, when he
That's what I
comes
call
down from the
getting
sky,
gassed.
is he in his old Pancrase gear, or is he in his shoot gear from when he was in the WWF in the late 90s?
I'm not sure, but do you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite?
My heart, Jesus.
I'm gonna teach you, bitch ass. Holy shit. Oh my god, can you catch this?
Oh my god,
my
there's no
God, it
chip
tracks.
damage.
It fucking tracks. Oh dear. Well, Gary Goodridge's brain sucks now, but he's very nice and will be your friend on Facebook.
Good to
Oh,
know.
that's
Too bad I don't use Facebook.
I mean, I'm just saying he is a guy whose main experience going to mixed martial arts was wrestling, and he represented
man.
arm wrestling.
God.
I mean,
Well,
his
yeah.
career was pretty good, mostly because he got punched in the face a lot.
God, what other martial arts were way underrated, underrepresented in MMA like that?
I don't think we can consider. I mean, I think Goodridge also had like an amateur boxing background or something too. But oh god, I gotta look. He was when he debuted in the UFC. He actually when he debuted in the UFC, he had a Aikido or something school. I don't remember if he paid them or if they paid. Okay, yeah, he paid a let me look it up. Kuksulwan school to give him a black belt and a uniform so he'd go into UFC 2 looking more impressive than just being an amateur boxer and former arm wrestler.
Well, you know what to say. All in goes. Laugh at my joke, damn it. Or is it Alan Hughes? Because Brazil Portuguese.
So apparently the school, I had to look this up because I knew there was something. I didn't pay them. I think they paid. Okay. So what happened was that he went to this Kuksowan school. He wanted to train for the UFC. This is UFC 2. They were already training a guy. He beat that guy up, and so they gave him
The black belt instead?
They gave him a black belt and a uniform to represent their school at the event.
And so it began.
And he went in at UFC like 8, but apparently UFC 2 was where this whole cockamamie scheme started.
God.
I remember there was something like that. God, and he had that. Like his first UFC match was this like really, like I've seen it described as the most as the most Baki the Grappler thing ever, because the guy he was fighting, and I remember this very vividly because it was things of almost horrifying, like violent things I've seen. He got the guy in like a crucifix position, didn't know how to finish the hold, so like he's got this guy, he's on his back, got like the dude's leg, one hand tangled up with his ankles. He's holding it up with his wrist, so he just starts fucking elbowing the guy free in the side of the head.
Damn.
Oh, God. So, let's talk about the rules protecting the fighters from being damaged.
Cocaine.
Steroids.
Rules, not the factors.
No, that's the thing though. Pride didn't care if you were juicing.
Yeah, I
What?
think it was. Yeah, no, Pride didn't give a shit. Like it was, I think it was Mark Hunt who said like he kind of preferred that era of the rules because if he knows the opponent's gonna juice, he can protect himself from a little bit of harm by also juicing.
Okay.
Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. We'll go with this
All
guy.
right. You know, maybe we shouldn't discuss how we feel about you. Actually, no, yeah, fuck it, who cares? How, what are your guys' opinions on juicing when it comes to competitive sports or combat sports?
It sucks, but hey, it makes the fights more interesting.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Like, I kind of agree, but I also agree with the Mark Hunt perspective of like, okay, look, I'm okay with.
Look,
It's
if,
like, if you tell me he's juicing and you give me time.
yeah, if everyone's juicing, it balances out.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Ye
Even if
Lord
it
says,
destroys the body?
oh, I'm trying to read something from chat. Ye Lord. Okay, I think I'm going to go on my way. You guys are great, and I hope I can make more streams. Yeah, we'll see you around, fella.
Sweet.
I mean,
But yeah, if everyone's juicing, no
Yeah.
one is really. So it's all fine.
if everyone's juicing, no one is juicing. The fighter's February 3 month.
Just put that on
Okay,
a
but
t-shirt
no,
and sell
seriously,
it.
Is there a okay, does it there's no way it won't fuck up their bodies, will it?
It'll make your ball small.
Oh, that's it?
And
Is,
you'll-
okay, being real
And
here,
you'll get
is the only
pimples on
actual
your
concept
back.
steroid dick thing, or
Oh, well,
Like,
steroids, if you don't cycle off of them intelligently, like pro wrestlers don't, will fuck up.
Yeah.
But like, if
Okay.
you're doing training camps and you're doing like 3 fights max a year and you're cycling in and out, like I've been told, I don't know if the evidence is there, I've never looked into it, but I've been told basically, yeah, if you use them intelligently as a training supplement, not like a day-to-day thing, it's mostly your dick.
how do I get up again?
Like
It's
that.
X and square.
Oh, I was doing X and squint.
And that is true, yes, with the controlled steroid cycles, you know, they actually do help with recovery. As far as, you know, turning yourself into a human battle toad, I don't know, but to be fair, Brock Lesnar is a battle toad even without, like, steroids.
Too bad he's not as interesting.
Dude, I fucking love, like, I fucking love Brock Lesnar.
I don't. I hate
He's a
him.
goddamn human cheat code. I mean,
I hate how they present him like he's all that impressive. He really isn't.
no, he's pretty, I mean, again, he's not really, I don't think anyone who looks and carries themselves like they could headbutt Moose to death, and probably have,
Moose.
I mean, dude, the dude, like, lives in a cabin in the goddamn frozen wilderness. Like, for the longest, I think it was, I don't remember if this was a joke, if this was the truth, but apparently, like, the only way you could contact him was a landline phone that only, like, 3 people had the number for.
Wow. Also, wow, that guy's haircut. That looks fucking terrible.
Oh god, he looks like The back of his head looks like a fucking Mega Man Battle Network logo.
Oh shit, it does.
Judge, judge.
Oh, I don't have the infinite. I have this though.
So was Herring the guy who did that? Who caused that fight at Strike Force?
Maybe. I'm not telling.
Because I remember some guy with funky hair just starting a riot.
I don't
Oh, who doesn't
think
have
he
funky
did.
hair?
I mean, Herring is one of those dudes who I don't.
Oh wait,
actually
we're
know
both
much
the
about
same guy?
fights.
Oh no,
Mayhem
it was
Miller.
someone
I would not
else.
have been able to answer that because I don't know this.
Take
was-
it to the ground, baby. Oh no, you don't, motherfucker!
Take your leg, bitch.
That was Mayhem Miller.
Yeah, like I said, I could not have answered that because I don't actually know who that is.
This guy's speaking in all caps and he's speaking my language. Yo, it's Bully Beatdown.
Oh,
The fuck is Bully Beatdown?
Man, I gotta say, what's her name is really subdued in this.
I mean, I can't hear shit over the parsec
Me
things.
either.
You'll hear. Well, if you watch the
Stream.
stream, you'll hear. Let's see. Let's see.
That's right. Heath Herring was the kiss dude. That's right.
Wait, someone kissed Heath Herring? Herring? Why? Was it a Russian taunt?
No, I believe it was a Yeah, I want to. I want to say it was a Japanese dude. Yeah, Yeah, this dude just leaned in and kissed him on the lips, and Herring just like instinctively went for it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then there was like a goddamn riot afterwards.
Ah. Yeah, I can't blame him.
Did we see Vandalay Silva yet?
Let's do, ooh,
Choose him down bottom left.
I know, but I wanted to pick another person who was also from Brazil so we could have Blanca's theme play in the background, no matter whose stage it was.
So yeah, if I remember right, Bully Beatdown was the series where it was like an MTV thing. I want to say where
Yeah,
it would be like
was.
they find random kids who were being bullied and then train them in MMA to fight their bullies or something.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I used to get it confused with
Street
Punk
Beefs?
Payback, which was the Baz Rutten one, which was awesome.
Did it work out? Did they actually learn shit to fuck people up?
I never watched Bully Beatdown. I think my morals just kind of like get straight. Oh, I'm sorry. The bully had to fight a pro MMA fighter.
Wow, that's kind of one-sided, isn't it?
Awesome!
But hey,
Shit, yeah.
karma comes around at you like a bitch.
And got money if they won, if they lost them. I think I might actually have to watch this show next time I'm drunk.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking nice.
Like that sounds like the absolute, like, you know, peak of just trash combat.
By the way, I want it known that I'm perfectly capable of holding a conversation. One fucking button for this, because this move is so goddamn good. Prince, can you stop this in any way whatsoever?
There's
Okay,
no
I guess I
FAQs.
finally answered the question. But now it's a question of who can. Oh my God, there's so much blood on the fucking.
Why isn't
floor.
there a ref stop?
Why is there? Why does it look
It's
like?
okay, I got the clinch.
Yeah, clinch this, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. It's like punching a fucking inflatable bull. No, you know one of those inflatable punching bags that bobs back and forth when you hit it?
I mean, this is true. Yeah, most MMA guys tend to get fucked up by jabs because I guess.
You know, it's like Bruce Lee said, I don't fear the man who has practiced multiple kicks one time. I fear the man who has mastered a single kick.
There's something like the man who's practiced 1,000 moves one time. Practiced 1,000. Yeah. I guess it's because if I had to theorize, I guess it's because the jab is basic in boxing where you only have the upper body, but if you're focusing on the everything and some dude comes charging in and just does the upper body focus, you're just kind of fucking lost at that point.
So steroids, actually good?
Ooh. Let's do that again.
You should steroid? That's wonderful. Oh, you dirty motherfucker. Oh, no, you don't, bitch. Haha. I'd like to see you dodge this. It looks like his blood is staying frozen in the fucking air. Can someone please explain this?
It's supposed to be like on the camera.
If you punch a guy enough in the face, hard enough times, it's like the Matrix. Bang, bang, just hangs in the air.
Thanks, Bass.
Call me El Guapo.
You got it, El Guapo.
Sexy time.
Did he? How many nicknames did he have that he gave himself?
He didn't call himself Sexy Time, but I do believe he one day on air said, "Call me El Guapo," and that was it. But,
Why?
Why not?
This is Baz goddamn rootin'.
I think...
so I do suggest, by the way, Punk Payback was the show I kept getting confused with Bully Beatdown. Punk Payback is just Baz rootin' his self-defense tape extended
All right.
for like 30
Let's
minutes.
okay, I think we've got to do this guy and then this guy and then we'll be done. So here comes Vanderlei Silva.
Vanderlei!
That's right, Vanderlei, not Wanderlei Silva. Thanks, Portuguese.
Kick him in the dick. Give him the... Twist his dick! Give him the old dick twist!
I think Gary Goodridge was the dick twister, so hey.
Sounds good to me.
I fucking love Gary Goodridge, partially because he was
Oh,
kind of like...
Fry has the infinite!
Gary Goodridge was definitely a dude who had took advantage of the, oh, it's technically legal, loophole.
What are you gonna do, Gary? I'm gonna twist his dick. There you go, Gary. That sounds good. Look at Fry, the absolute beautiful specimen of a man. How can you compete with this? Look at him. He's
Excuse me, sir.
perfect. Every punch calibrated.
A while back, I looked into a bunch of movies Don Fry was in.
Yeah.
One of them was, I forgot the name of it. It was like an manga, and they had to do like an underground fight club, and they chose Fry versus Takayama. Just to,
Nice.
just
Nice.
as like a portrayal of how corrupt and violent this place was, which is they had these two men go in and do their fight, but in a cinematic
Were they
setting.
acting as themselves?
They didn't have any lines. They were just like Pit Fighter A, Pit Fighter B.
Nice.
Oh, did they do the thing where they grabbed each other and punched each other in the fucking...
Any
Well,
idea
of
what the
course they
movie
did,
was
yeah.
called?
No. They only had like a really short bit. They were like on the screen for like 20,
I'm
30
sorry, he did what with his toes?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was trying
yeah.
to get to. Gary Goodridge, yeah,
He
it was
would put
technically legal. He just tried to crush a dude's crotch with his feet because he
Hell
couldn't get the
no,
advantage.
nigga, what the fuck?
Pride
That's
never
not
die.
cool.
I don't.
That's
Was
not
that
cool.
pride? I don't know if that was pride.
I think it sounds like
That
it would have
hurts
been.
my pride. That's what it fucking does.
I believe that was Valet Tudo. International
Final
Valet
match.
Tudo.
Make it count.
Last match?
Yes. Wait,
Well,
who's
then-
that guy right there? The Japanese guy,
Ooh.
second to the bottom, on the right. Did we see him yet? I don't think
I don't
so.
know
Choose
if we
him.
have, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't tell you who that is, but yeah.
Choose
it
him.
was, It was in Brazil, so yeah, International Valet.
Choose the
Tudo.
guy, you fucker.
Why would we not have Guy Tendo?
And Tom Erickson is also someone I can't tell you shit about. So, but yeah. So this is what I was trying to get to earlier. Was Gary Goodridge was just the dude who was tough as nails, was capable of holding on, wasn't the greatest at finishing submission holds. So anything that was technically legal, he was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
Here we go, Guy.
If it comes to just the most prolonged and terrible foot jobs in the world, then he would do
Jeez.
it.
Some people would pay for that.
They'd pay once, and then they would probably go to the grave after that. Yeah.
Oh, I think so. But can you stop my dangerous heart, Prince? Okay, I guess you can. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that calls it for tonight on this Fighters February 3. I'm 8StarKaijin. You are?
Eric, Iron Fist.
And I'm Lord Mo, aka El Guapo.
All right, good fucking night!
Fighters February 3. World Grapple Tournament 2020 in New York.